Hi friends, it's your buddy Matt, the Global Ergonomist for Tamiki Ergonomics, here with another installment of Everyday Ergo. Again, Buck and I are walking on our twice-a-day walks in the Blue Ridge of Western North Carolina. I say walks, there's a little hiking involved too, but not as much as a serious hiker might consider. There's just some climbing involved. But anyway, today I wanted to talk with you about an ongoing subject you may have been privy to in recent episodes, and that is embodied cognition. If you remember, I described the stages and steps of proper lifting technique from manual material handling and basic physical ergonomics. So you may recall I brought up things like brace and breathe technique to be able to generate more power with less effort. I brought up hip hinging to protect the low back while going low and lifting high, and also foot placement, find your footing as we call it, so that one is stable, one has a stable base of support. We put all those things together and we say, you know, that sounds like a lot to listen to learn and listen to, but it's really not if you practice. Yeah, and I described how, you know, imagine reading a book on riding a bike or throwing a football, or in my case, I grew up surfing. So surfing, you could read all you want, but until you practice it, not much is going to happen, and all you have is a over-intellectualized view of things. Well, that often happens in our world, in environmental health and safety and ergonomics. We often overthink things when really what we have to do is practice. So in the case of embodied cognition, how do you introduce those kind of concepts so your workforce can learn how to lift, carry, push, pull, all the rest, and do so safely and not become another statistics of overexertion and bodily reaction? Well, one of the ways we introduce it, and I have in my career, is through employee warm-ups, or what's commonly known as employee stretch and flex. We design systems that are simple 5-minute warm-ups, usually about 9 exercises, 3 for the neck, 3 for the trunk, 3 for the limbs, about 30 seconds apiece. So again, under 5 minutes. But the secret sauce is from my work as a group fitness instructor in modernized neuroscience-based martial arts. And that is, I lead this in fitness centers here in North Carolina and Florida. They're very popular courses, and they involve breathwork. Long and the short of it is moving with breath. When we move with breath, we learn how to basically get the mind and body working in concert. So you heard me earlier discuss brace and breathe. That's one of the key components of that. How to engage. Another technique we use is blow the weight up. So whenever you're moving against gravity, you're exhaling. When you're moving with gravity, you're inhaling. These are yin and yang techniques. They're thousands of years old in the ancient Asian martial arts. And it's how we introduce embodied cognition to the workforce so that we can then teach them the embodied cognition techniques of safe force generation, lifting, carrying, pushing, pulling, etc. So I hope you find this combination of concepts interesting. As we know, Global Ergonomics is a Venn diagram between cognitive, organizational, physical, and environmental ergonomics. What we're doing is showing these interesting areas between the Venn diagrams where they overlap with one another. So this is where cognitive ergonomics overlaps with physical ergonomics. Okay, I hope you find this interesting, and please feel free to leave your comments below. We love your engagement. We love the discussion, because I learn as much from you as I hope you do from me. So with that, this is your Global Ergonomist, Matt Jeffs, once again saying, When you're at your work every day, ask yourself, what are you working on? It could be you. Okay? Take care, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.